Good morning, everyone, and welcome to Gull Lake United Methodist Church's daily devotion. And today is the devotion for Monday, April 10th. The title of our devotion is Valuable to God, and our author's name is Selena, and she is writing to us from Malawi. We're going to start this morning in the book of Matthew, chapter 13, and verses 44 through 46. So it's only 3 verses, very short reading this morning, but that is in those 3 verses, it contains 2 parables. It is the parables of the hidden treasure and the pearl, and these are Jesus' words. The kingdom of heaven is like treasure hidden in a field. When a man found it, he hid it again, and then in his joy went and sold all he had and bought that field. Again, the kingdom of heaven is like a merchant looking for fine pearls. When he found one of great value, he went away and sold everything he had and bought it. And then the verse that goes along with the reading is the first verse that we just read. So Matthew 13, verse 44. The kingdom of heaven is like treasure hidden in a field. When a man found it, he hid it again, and then in his joy went and sold all he had and bought that field. So let's hear the devotion that Selena has written for us. I used to think that I was not valuable to God. I would think to myself, I am not as good looking as that person. I do not have any important skills. I'm not good enough. Sometimes these thoughts started with something as simple as not being invited to an event and feeling rejected. Other times, I found myself brooding over painful words said to me or things done to me. Meditating on today's verse from Matthew helped me to see how the King of Kings and God of the universe feels about me. In God's eyes, I am a treasure who brings delight and joy. God believes we are worth giving up everything. So, as I think about Christ being born and dying on the cross, I now understand that sacrifice in light of this parable. We understand how much something is worth by the price that has been paid. Jesus gave it all for me on the cross. Therefore, I can no longer go on living another day feeling like I do not count. I'm learning to look at myself and say out loud, I am valuable. That's a good devotion from Selena, and a simple one to think about. How special you are to God, how valuable you are. And I like that very last sentence. I am learning to look at myself and say out loud, I am valuable. You know, that can be hard for us to do. You know, look in a mirror and just look at yourself and tell yourself, I am valuable. I am special to God. Jesus loves me. It's a good exercise to do, and one that you might try. And while you're at it, the thought for the day goes along with that. It is, I am special to God. So those are 3 things I want you to take with you this week and then in the rest of this day. You are valuable to God. You are special to God. And Jesus loves you. Maybe you have to take that mirror with you, so in the circumstances when you may not be somewhere at home and you start feeling a little devalued, you can look yourself in the mirror and say, I am valuable to God. So let's close out our devotion with a prayer. And today our prayer focus is someone with low self-esteem. Keep them in your prayers in general, and if you know somebody or yourself that could use that little boost and a prayer for them, include them in your prayers today. So please pray with me. Father, thank you for loving me and embracing me. Thank you for giving your all for me. Amen. So I hope this gives you a lot to take with you today and maybe lifts your day up and makes you smile a little. remembering that you are valuable to God. You are special to him, and Jesus loves you. And so with that, hope you have a good rest of your Monday, and that takes you to a week that leaves you feeling filled with God's Spirit and his love. And thank you for spending some time here with me this morning, and I hope to see you back here next Monday. Take care and God bless. Bye-bye.